morning, Church of the Cross. I hope you're well as we are going into Palm Sunday weekend. It's an exciting time of the year as we really enter into Passion Week and remember what Jesus Christ has done for us and already has done for us. And we'll be walking that out through the services this week, coming up on Palm Sunday and then Holy Week, and then praise God, Easter morning, a week from this Sunday. I do want to bring you some really good news. No, it's not that my little wound up here is healing. It is. But I talked about this maybe 6 or 7 months ago and had a young man speak at our church during one of the services named Adam Lighty. Adam, through the church's generosity, we scholarshiped him to go on the Passion trip last year, a year from this past January, with several other high school seniors and college-age young men and women. And we went to Atlanta, Georgia. We were there with 70,000 other people. I was probably the oldest guy in there by 20 years. It was an enormously exciting time. But some of you may know, maybe many of you know, but Adam was kind of a last-minute fill-in on that trip. And one night when we were coming back from the Mercedes-Benz Dome, it was about midnight, he got lost. He took the wrong train, him and Noah Carlson did, heading in the opposite direction. Eventually we were able to find him about 45 minutes later. But in the process of that, when he was on the wrong train, he met another young woman who was from the Midwest, who was also at Passion, and they struck up a conversation, and the conversation has changed his life. And I'm going to replay kind of the testimony that Adam gave about Johanna, the young woman he met, because it led to something that none of us could have foreseen. It's something only God can do. So I want you to watch this.
You got to hear what happened after this. So this is Adam. I want you to share your story in this mic.
Hi, everyone. How are y'all doing? Jonathan, thank you for letting me share the story. So I got on the train, going the opposite way of the hotel, and I look over next to this. We're surrounded by we're like sardines in a can. Like everyone's just jammed tied to the MARTA. And so I look over and I look at this woman and she's just beautiful. I'm like, man, and I just don't have anything to say. I'm like, hi. Nothing's just coming out. So we get off the train and her friend yells out, hey, you should get her number. That still was enough for me to go talk to her. So I kept on walking. Then someone just came over me telling me to turn around. So I turned around to go talk to her. And the first thing that came out of my mouth was, hi, can I get your Snapchat? And as a woman, that's not something you want to hear. So she said no. And I was just in shock. So I asked her if I could get her number, and she said yes, which was a great blessing. So I started talking to her for about a couple months, just learning about her. She came down and stayed with my parents. And then I really just found that we were pretty equally yoked and just wanted to build a relationship upon Christ and just learn really about each other and see that we want to pursue a relationship together. And just 2 weeks ago, I proposed to her, and we're engaged now. And it's just been a blessing. Thank you. So I know a lot of times when we give, we don't get to see the blessings that it produces in our lives, but I just want to know this is just a small story of God's faithfulness. And without this church, I wouldn't have met my future wife. And I just want to say thank you for everything that y'all have done.
Having seen that, you just see the sovereignty of God at work, the power of God at work. And now because of that, yesterday we watched them get married in Charleston as they stood before God and gave their vows to one another and before God. It was immensely beautiful. Both of them are very committed believers. So are their families. And it was incredibly moving. And this church had a part in that. Really, this whole community did. It's not just our church, but so many other people in this community. But thank y'all for supporting ministries like this. Because of that, our world is better. Love you guys. I will see you Sunday.